Thank you, Tim. Well, parking downtown is not always easy, and for those with disabilities, you really need to make sure that everything's in working order. If you parked in the Water Street garage, specifically the Water Street side, you may have noticed that one of the elevators is not working.
That might not seem like a big deal because there is another elevator, but customers contacted our On Your Side team saying elevators have had problems over the last few months, and they are asking the city to fix them.
Nick Perot is live on your side tonight looking into this problem. Nick?
Well, Heather, Jeannie, good evening. Yes, we can tell you now that both elevators here at the Water Street Garage are up and operational. This is a relief for some throughout the morning, saying this has been an ongoing problem for months.
It's been bad here lately. At least once a month, one of them's down.
Terry Wilson's been parking at the Water Street Garage for 4 years. It says over the last 6 months, she's had to park not knowing if she'll get to use the elevator.
Well, it's hard when, you have to park on the 4th, 5th, or 6th floor, and you have to use the stairs. You're exhausted by the time you get to the bottom.
Wilson says Friday, the elevator on the south side, closer to Bay Street, was out of service. She came in today to see this sign. If the lot is full like today and you're stuck parking near the one that doesn't work, it will take you roughly 78 steps to walk to the one that currently works.
And what's bad is when they're both down.
Brittany Basie says she sees at least one elevator down every other week, in some cases both for days.
I feel bad for anybody who has any kind of disability, who has any kind of trouble going up and down the stairs, or just a long walk.
Long may be an understatement. Only walked up 2 flights right now, but you can tell sweaty. From the 1st floor to the 7th, it's over 100 steps, which doesn't take long in this heat to break a sweat. Jacksonville Fire Rescue responded to 2 calls in the last 6 months tied to the elevators in the garage. Viewers told us people were stuck inside, but JFRD's report did not mention people inside the elevators. Basie and Wilson are still left asking for a change.
I think more needs to be done. I mean, we pay to park in that garage. When you've worked 8 hours and you have to go up 4 or 5 flights of stairs to go home, that's pretty bad.
And back out here live, the city of Jacksonville reached out to us and said they've had 3 service requests here in this year for these elevators. Now, they tell us that ThyssenKrupp Elevator Corporation is the contractor for these elevators and fixing repairs. Say one of the elevators was in fact out from April to June. That's because parts could not be delivered to fix the elevator. They said this elevator was fixed earlier this morning. We were here till about 1 o'clock or so and still had the sign right here that said that it was out of order. This sign, they're telling me, elevator maximum 6 people. This is new according to people that are using this elevator daily. So hope that this is relief, that this continues, because again, they say this has been an ongoing problem for months. Keep it here as we continue to follow this story. We're in downtown Jacksonville tonight. Nick Perot, First Coast News on your